I know the problem with it. It ain't got no gas in it. Billy Bob Thornton quote from Sling Blade. Today we're going to talk about putting a gas tank on this Intek 190. And I said that Intek 190 because that engine is used on a lot of different things. It's made by Briggs and Stratton. It's not just a pressure washer. How can you tell it's an Intek 190? Well, if you have a label on your gas tank, it'll tell you that. The 6.0 overhead valve engine. Briggs and Stratton Intek 190. This gas tank will actually fit a lot of things that Briggs and Stratton made for years. And what's wrong with it? Well, we were pressure washing the other day and then the engine cut off, and my wife walked by later and she said, "I smell gas." But if you look right here, this is what she was smelling. That crack in the gas tank. Now, how old is this pressure washer? 25 years old. And I bought it new at Home Depot. It's been a good one. People say, "Why are you telling me all these details I didn't need to know?" Because I like to tell you what I'm working on, that's why. 2500 PSI ExCell. It was sold under that name. The model, DevilBiss. Under that label they made air compressors and pressure washers, maybe a few other things. It is so easy to start this engine. It starts in 2 pulls. Are you an expert on Briggs and Stratton engines? I'm not an expert on anything I put on my channel. I'm just like you. I'm a homeowner fixing crap that I own. Videos to make on crap that's broken at my house. And maybe you have it broken at yours too. I got this for $25 online. I don't know how many companies make these replacements, but that's one low price point. Briggs and Stratton has another price point that is much higher, like 3 times as high. So I decided to go with this one, even though some of the reviews say separated at the seams after so many months or a year. Other reviews say it's great. 25 bucks, I thought I'd give it a try. Most of the time I drain my gas because I don't use the pressure washer that often. See this lid? This lid has a vent cap in it. That helps your engine run smoothly. This lid that came with it has no vent cap, just like a milk jug top. In other words, it is airtight. Now, I haven't seen this yet. Does it fit? Does the old lid fit the tank? Perfectly. So I'm going to reuse my lid. So that's one knock against it, is that they don't vent the cap. But if you know what you're getting, I guess you know what you're getting. You could always put a pinhole in there or something like that that might help it vent. But who knows how safe that is. I'm going to reuse my lid. This gas tank seems to be put on here by 2 here. Look like 10 millimeter. We'll confirm that here in a little bit. Now let's take a look at the new gas tank. Looks like at least 2 more bolts, right? Here's the fitting that they provide. Otherwise it looks nearly identical. Not quite identical, but nearly identical. The seams and things are a little bit different. So let's see where those other bolts are. Looks like they're right in this area. 10 millimeter. 10 millimeter. Now that's something special. 10 millimeter is the most common socket out there probably, and everybody loses them. John 10:10 is a great verse. If you hadn't heard that one, go look it up. You save a lot of money by fixing the crap you own rather than throwing it out. I think if you've watched my channel, you've learned that by now. Sometimes thousands of dollars, hundreds of dollars on some things. Air conditioning units that just needed a little oil on them. Windshield wipers, changing them yourself and ordering them on Amazon for 16 bucks rather than paying the dealership some crazy price to put silicone blades on there that you can get online. Other things like that. Let's go ahead and use my new power ratchet. Best tool I didn't know I needed. Got it for a cheap price because Walmart changed the look of their tools. Maybe they got a different vendor, but got it for 27 bucks. But even if you go and don't get that deal, it's worth the 44 or whatever they usually cost. Let's get these 2 we pointed to earlier. What do you know? Those are different sizes. That is your magic 10 there. Now, I've heard some people saying that there's a filter inside this tank. I don't believe there's a filter inside the new one. So we'll figure out what to do on that. Can't see anything, so I'm going to take off a few more parts. This is an 8 millimeter. So it appears, I see the bolts now. Those aren't the real bolts I took off. I do need to take this off. The choke right here is a little tight fit, but right in the middle there's a divot. All right, we'll lay that aside. Now we can see what we're dealing with. Obviously you want to drain your gas tank before you do this, and I did. I ran it dry. We'll see what we get out of it. Alright, now I know where this one's attached, so that's what we're dealing with. Just need to reach in there on the clamp. Get you in there a little bit. Well, this one doesn't have a barb on it either, so no harm, no foul there. Smell a little bit of gas, but like I said, I drained it. I don't know if there is a filter inside here or not. You slide this back on and take a pair of pliers and you can pinch that if it won't go on there. But it just slid back on. We're going to hope that's tight enough without leaking later. Then we're just going to do the opposite of what we just did. Flip our tool into the forward motion. Might have over tightened that one. Okay, now let's carefully put this back in place. That choke again goes through the middle. It's a little bit wider, messes up your sticker a little bit, but smooth it back down and it'll be fine. That goes back in like that. And now we've just got our small screws to put back on. Like I said, the other one's not vented. You can do this with a regular ratchet, but I can't because I got to use my new tool. All right. Do this right here, and we give it the double pat, and we're done. So I carefully cut a hole in this using a manual saw, no sparks. If you look in there, you'll see that little gray dot is a screen. See it? That is a screen in the OEM one that I was able to carefully look in the new one. It does not have a screen. So, not a great filter, but it is something. Thanks for watching this video. I'm going to put links down below to show you where I got this tank if you are so inclined. I'll give you fair warning on it. I didn't want to buy the $79 Briggs and Stratton original equipment one. We'll see how long this one lasts. I think it was worth the 25 bucks. Like, share, and subscribe.